one guy specifically, I don't know his name or anything, but he was like, your life is about to change. And I was like,
and like really toxic. So she screenshotted all of it, and she's done it like 4 times. She sued like 4 people for $10,000 each. That's what I do in film. Oh my God, welcome to my podcast. This is my first episode. I actually was thinking, because I didn't know like how to start a podcast. It's like, do you need many people? And then I was like, oh, what's the point of just waiting and thinking for so long? I was like, I'll just invite people. And I really wanted to invite you.
oh, shucks.
For everyone who doesn't know, but they probably do already. Like, I don't know how they wouldn't know you. This is I showed this way. This is Divna. Divna 33.
Yep. I don't know what I'm doing. Just random arm movements.
So, how did you get Div? Like it's
like how did I get my name?
Yeah, because your name is not Div. Your name is not.
Nope. My name is not Div.
Yeah, but it's like it's like an actual name that I would call you, you know?
Like it seems like a legitimate name that someone might name their child.
Yes.
So I got the name, basically I grew up with a friend who was from Slovakia. She and her family moved to the US or California, I should say, when she was like 4 or 5 years old. And I met her when she was 6 and I was like 8. So I grew up with her family, basically going over to their house constantly, eating food with them all the time. And because they're from Slovakia, like I heard them speaking their language constantly. Like it was literally constant. So I learned a lot of like little words in Slovak. I did not learn Divna. What I did is when I started gaming, I was like, you know what? I kind of want a name that's like in a different language that means something relevant to me, right? Yeah. So I was like, okay, let me go look up random words in Slovak and see what I can find. So I did things like I don't know, just random words. But until then I looked up like weird. It's like, oh, you know what? I'm kind of weird. Let's just look up the word weird. And the word is literally Divna. Like, I said, okay. And there's a place apparently in Slovakia called Divna Pani, which means like the strange lady. And I guess it's like a statue or something.
Wait, your name actually means weird?
Yeah, it means weird or like strange.
That's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Which makes sense because I am. So basically that's that's kind of the gist of it. It used to be my first game, whatever it was, I did like Divna Pani and I added the Pani because it was like strange lady.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, oh, it's kind of long. I'm just gonna leave it at Divna. So yeah.
That's actually really cool. Mm-hmm. I didn't know your name was in another language. For some reason, I always thought it was English, and I was like, how?
Yeah, so it actually has an accent over the A usually.
But I guess because we're on Twitch and stuff, you just write it as.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't want it to be too confusing.
You have such much better origin story than mine.
Wait, what? I want to know yours though. What the heck?
I was just like, oh my God, this is so bad. When I used to game, like long time ago, like before MissSkillShots, I used to like game, and I didn't know that people use nicknames for like their names, and I just put my full name on every single game that I played, like League or something, because no one would ever have my name. My name's kind of like unique, I guess.
Okay.
So it'd be like Alexandra, blah, 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 as my last name. And I just put it everywhere. And then I actually...
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know that people put nicknames. So when I started Twitch, I was actually going to use my full name as well. Because I was like, I want to be an actor. I should just do my name. And then I actually had someone who told me, no, you need a nickname. And I was like, why? I was like, why do you need a nickname? They're like, they're going to know who you are. And I was like,
oh God, you don't want them to, anyone can just look you up. Where does she live? Where did she go to school?
Yeah. It's actually, I didn't realize that there was so much like anonymity. Anonymous?
Oh yeah.
in like.
And a lot of people do put their full name, and I think it's just a matter of preference, right? Like,
Yeah. I wonder if Sabrina's name is her real name.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
It is.
Dang.
Yeah,
See, I was gonna be like that. I know it sounds like more of an actor name if I use my full name. I really wanted to eventually transition into my full name, but I have such like a relationship with MissSkillShots now.
No, and I think, it's like, think about like Ludwig. That's not his real name.
It's not?
Wait, is it?
Is it?
Ludwig's real name. Wait. Ludwig. Oh, it is his real name?
Yeah.
Wait, what? I forget that's a real name. Oh my gosh. Ludwig van Beethoven, dude. I forgot Beethoven has that. Oh my god.
Oh, I
literally forgot that was a name.
I thought Ludwig's name was something Beethoven. I was like, his Beethoven is a middle name?
It's Ludwig Agren.
Oh yeah. That sounds right. Oh,
that's actually hilarious.
That's so funny. I was like, it's not. But yeah, I think a lot of people kind of use their name. Like Pokimane, her name is like Amon.
Oh yeah, you're right. Imane or Imane? Imane? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We're like, oh yeah, I know her. I'm very close to her.
Oh yeah, besties.
You know
I
what's
watched
crazy?
a stream once.
It's like, because we're on the topic of Ludwig, but QTCinderella?
Yes.
I actually used to raid her when she was like, because she used to play League and I used to play League. And there's another girl who kind of like was like, oh, you should check out this girl because she also raided me. So I watched her play like together. So I used to like raid her channel, and then like one day I went in and she had like, because I think she was averaging like 40.
Okay.
Which was still a lot because I had like 8 people and she had like 40 and I was like raid, and I was like, oh, it's so fun. I like watch, and then I came in one day and she had like 1K viewers, and I was like, oh, and I think I just like stopped speaking because I was like so shy. I don't want it to seem like like you're leeching or something.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh hey, it's me again. So I kind of just like stopped speaking. But I always like watch your channel and I just like I'm so amazed. Like someone that you do. She was on the dating show. Like, oh god, I forgot the name.
Oh, was it Love or Host or something?
Something like that. But she like won the dating show.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Dating show. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably have to look up like Cutie's streamer origin story. You know what I mean?
But I think it's like really cool. It's like you don't know what could change just like that.
Oh, heck yeah. No, and that's the thing. It's just sometimes I won't say it's luck. I don't know her story, right? To know if it's luck. But sometimes it's just a moment of like, all right, she's moving up.
But I
mean, think about Ariana Grande, right? She was an actress, but then all of a sudden she's a singer and now the most pop. Like, where'd she come from? Like, what the heck?
I think it's like luck mixed with taking advantage of the situation. So like she blew up from, I guess, the show. So she didn't kind of like fade away. She was like, oh, I blew up. Like time to like take advantage.
Time to do something. Yeah.
So I think
it's true.
If Twitch is anything like acting, luck is always based on it. But doing things, or this is how I believe, is like taking acting classes and doing all these things. You're putting percentage onto your luck.
Yeah, like you can still, like you still have to create some opportunities to get those lucky moments or lucky breaks. Yeah.
You're not just gonna sit there and be like, it's gonna happen to me. You
and a lot of people do that. A lot of people think like, oh, if I just post a TikTok a day, like I might go viral and become famous. It's like, well, you have to do a little more than just posting a TikTok. That's not the only thing that it is. I mean, maybe for some people it happened that way, but it's so rare.
Yeah. And the people it does happen to, you hear about it. So you're like, oh, it happens so often.
Yeah.
But you don't hear about the millions who don't get it.
Exactly. Well, you know what's actually funny? That kind of leads me to this one moment. I got raided by Nadia. She's like a Warzone streamer, COD Warzone streamer. I see. I didn't know who she was either because I don't really watch COD streams.
I don't watch Warzone.
Yeah, so she rated me though with like 4,000, 5,000 people or something. It was crazy.
Were you playing Warzone?
And I'm sitting there like, what the hell? And the thing is, like, it's just funny because it's like, yeah, cool, an opportunity to meet some new people, network, whatever, potential new viewers. But I don't play COD that often, so a lot of those people, are they going to come back to my stream if I'm playing Rainbow Six? Probably not. And not to mention that some of the people in the chat were just, one guy specifically, I don't know his name or anything, but he was like, your life is about to change. And I was like, from a raid? I mean, I might get 100 something viewers. I mean, not viewers, but followers. But what's gonna, my thought was just like, it doesn't. It's only so much. Yeah.
Because raids, like, I don't know what kind of streamer Nadia is, but say for example, she's like a really hyper loud toxic streamer. Yeah. But then like she raids someone, like say who's very quiet and timid and shy. Like those 5,000 people are not gonna sit and watch her because it's just not the same kind of. It's
not the same vibe. Yeah, exactly. No, totally. And that is like she plays Warzone and streams all the time, and like, it was just kind of like, I don't think her viewers are gonna totally like love me. There might be a few that enjoy it. I've had a couple come back since, but it's like, you also have to be realistic. Like I don't, it just have to be realistic, but like it's still a cool opportunity, and that's like one of those lucky things. Like it'd be different if she was like, hey, let's squad up, because now if I'm playing in front of 4,000 of her viewers or something, and then it was like, okay, people get to know me while watching her, like that's a little bit different, right? And that's how a lot of people get popular too. It's just like networking, right? Like, I mean, but if you think about it, like the friends of a big streamer, if they're well known and they start streaming, you know what I mean?
Right. I'm thinking about what's his name? He's like in the offline TV friend group. I know his name. Peter. Peter.
Oh,
Parker.
Peter Park.
Is it Peter Park or Peter?
I think it's Peter Park.
Okay,
Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. okay. So he was like friends with all of the group. Yeah. And then they were like, you should start streaming. But he was like already playing with them and stuff. Yep. So when he started streaming, everyone was like, hey, you're finally streaming. It's like a deal.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's like, it's just one of those, it's an opportunity. And like, if Peter never had taken it, then that opportunity would have slipped by. But it's just interesting. Yeah. But yeah, so wait, your nickname, so SkillShots, you just came up with it. We went.
Yes, sir. I'm very good at just like being like, my brain.
Same.
You know when you're streaming and then you're like talking and then you're like saying a story and then you turn around and you're like doing it and they're like, you didn't finish your story and you're like, I didn't. What was I talking about?
What story? Can you remind me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially in a game, like we're not just sit. Yeah. Like. It's so easy to get distracted. Someone follows you, you're like, thank you for the follow. What was I saying?
Or sometimes like when you're reading a name, but then like you read what this person says, but then you respond to like this person. So like you mix up all the people. I do that all the time.
Dude, I need to like read them from top to bottom. And I was trying to do it the other night, testing myself, because sometimes I'll continue a conversation that someone, the last thing I read, I'll go find their next comment to continue responding to them. Oh. Instead of like going down the line and then getting back to it. Does that make sense?
Interesting.
So then I'll miss comments and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm so bad at reading chat. I missed a whole hello. I didn't even see you were here.
Dude, I just lost my train of thought. It's like, oh my God, I forgot. See, just like my brain.
I get it. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's coming back. It'll come back.
It's gone.
It's like gone. Sometimes I would like mentally read a message, but I won't respond to it. And I'll be playing a game and I'll be like, blah, blah, blah. And I like respond to the comment just like out of nowhere. It'll be like 5 minutes. And I'll be like, oh yeah, but what you said earlier, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I mentally read it, but I never like actually spoke it out loud.
No, exactly. Like, and that happens a lot. It's hard. Like, streaming is harder than I think maybe people who've never done it realize.
Yeah. Everyone says
easy and hard.
Easy.
Easy and hard. I think
what do you think's easy about it?
I mean, I guess the easy part is just like talking. I love talking. Talking's easy. Yeah. Like just rambling on about something. I could do that. Hard. Yes. Yeah, what else? What do you think's easy about streaming?
I don't think anything's easy.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess the communication part is easy. But it's also like little secret. I started like another channel before. This is not now, but I like started another channel. And I like, cuz I wanted to like do other things or like practice some stuff. Like I just wanted to try it. And I forgot how hard it is to start with absolutely no one.
Yeah.
Like I think I'm just so lucky now that even if like one person says something every minute, dude, that's one thing every minute. I can talk about topics for minutes, you know?
Yeah.
So when I was alone, I just found myself repeating the same thing over and over. But I also obviously I talked throughout the whole thing, but I just forgot how hard it is to start.
No, that's a good point. It gets easy. Yeah, it's like
they say the bigger you get, the easier it is
to stream.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe that. And I mean, I do think about like people who streamers who have like one or no viewers and they may stream to a zero audience all night. And depending on what their goal is, right? Like some people truly just stream because they're like, I'm gaming anyway. I might as well stream. Maybe I'll meet someone. Maybe something will happen. And then other people are like, they put on these full productions. Like they get like really stoked about it. And I feel like if you don't start like streaming with at least a baseline of a couple people who are willing to be there and hang out with you, like I can't even imagine. I started with like a couple friends saying like, hey, like, you should stream. Okay, let's try it. And then they were always in my chat. But we were also playing games. So they would, like, talk in the chat. If someone new came by, everyone would say hi to them. Like, it was like, oh, look at guys, we got somebody in here. I'm like, what's up? So, but that was, like, I really do think that if, like, this is advice to anyone that's going to watch this, is, like, if you're going to stream, like, just try to find a core group of friends that are, like, there with you when you do. Because it'll make it more fun. They'll help you, I don't know, bring the stream to life a little bit.
Yeah. Because if you're having fun, people can see that.
Gravitate, yeah.
Yeah. See,
Agreed.
That's where I went completely wrong. I told not a soul. Not a soul that I was streaming. And because I was like in I guess like a weird spot with my friends at that time. Okay. So I didn't tell them about it because I was like, oh, like, I don't want to say. Them to know. And then like I didn't want to tell like, so my core group of friends and then like, you know, the outer who's like still really good friends, but they're not like my best friends. I didn't want to tell them either because it's very like, I don't know. I was just like, I didn't really know what Twitch was when I started.
Yeah.
I didn't know what people knew what it is. Because the one person who I did tell was like this old guy. He was like my acting coach. I said it in acting class. And I was like, yeah, I'm like streaming. And then they're like, what is that? Like,
yeah. You're like,
what is that? And then I realized I had to explain it. And I was like,
video games, guys. Video games.
Yeah. It's very... Especially when you're just starting out and they're like, so you're doing this to like one person and you're like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually did. So I didn't tell a whole lot of my like non-gamer friends. I started gaming a few years ago and then they were like, oh my gosh, you're a girl, you should stream. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're stupid. No, I'm not going to. And then a friend of mine started And like she started making new friends on like streaming. I'm like, that looks really fun. Okay, I'll do it. And so I did it. But the ones that I played games with, were the ones that were like supporting me in the beginning. So I wasn't telling like my friends from school or my friends, people I graduated with like that. Those friends didn't find out for a while.
That makes
Like,
sense.
what are you doing on a Friday night that you can't come out with us? Well, I'm playing video games with the camera on. What?
Yeah.
It's
you
so
make
cringe.
it sound better than me.
It's so cringe, huh? It feels cringe telling people.
It does. That's why, like, I'm so shy about it. Like, I don't want people that I know that is not my friends to come to my streams.
Yep.
Because they don't understand, like, they're not gamers. And they don't know Twitch. And they don't understand the concept of privacy.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
I don't want people saying my full name in, like, a chat. Yeah.
And then they would, like, they'd, like, talk to me. And they're like, oh, what do you do? And then I used to be, like, really vague. And because I was, like, so, like, I was flat. Like, I don't expect people to question me, like, ask me, like, what do you do? And I say, oh, I just work from home. That's it.
Yeah.
But they're like, what kind of work do you do from home?
Yeah.
And then I'm, like, flabbergasted that they asked me a question. I was like, I just, like, make content at home.
Yeah.
And then they were like, what? And I was like, I just make content at home. And then people were thinking I was like doing OnlyFans and like I was a porn star.
Yes. Yeah, because if you're too vague, people are going to be like, yo, is she doing something?
She's vague for a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason she won't tell us.
Yeah. Especially if it's like people who don't understand Twitch.
Yeah. No, and a lot of people don't.
No one I knew at the time knew what Twitch was. Because I didn't even know what Twitch was when I started.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know what a raid was. I got raided like my 4th stream in. And like someone was like, one of the guys in the game with me was like, Div, you just got raided for 30 viewers. And I was like, what's a raiding? And I was like I was playing a T-Hunt. Have you seen that video? Oh, yo, I'll send it to you later. Send it. But I'm playing a T-Hunt. And I'm not good at gaming at this point. I'm 3 days into streaming or 3 streams in. And I didn't expect people to watch me to begin with, barely. So I'm like sitting there, I'm gaming, and I'm like this. Playing Siege, like looking all crazy. Like because I wasn't used to being on camera. So I'm all like hyper focused on a T-Hunt. I get this raid, and everyone's like, in the raid, the messages are just going, but I don't even realize what's happening because I'm so focused on the T-Hunt. So I have this clip of me looking like a fool in my first raid. I was like, what's a raiding?
That's amazing.
What?
Though. That's so good.
It's so awkward.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's a lot of new people, though. They don't know what, like, raiding is.
Yeah. And, like, I've raided people that were really, really small, and they're just like, oh, there's people in my chat all of a sudden. I'm like, hi. People like being acknowledged.
People love being acknowledged. I mean,
that's okay. You're right.
We're streamers. We're attention seekers.
Oh, yeah. We understand wanting attention.
Yes. But it depends. I don't know. I don't like attention in other people's streams. I want to be just a viewer. I just want to talk. I just like, because there's like, that's why I like to go
a chatter.
Yeah. That's why I like going to big streamers. I know it's bad, but I like watching big streamers because I can just be like, ha ha, lol. Like, oh my God, don't do that. Ha 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 ha. Like, I love it. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. You like being, oh gosh, what is so I go to like Maya stream and Alvea's Sanctuary, and like if there's like a bunch of people in there and everyone's just spamming the same emote.
Yeah. It's so
I love doing that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, like a wall of the same emote.
Yeah. But it's like when I come into like the people that are our group of people, I would say. And I like, whenever I say hi, and then other viewers are like, Alex, hi. And I'm like, oh no, it's not about me. I was like, don't look at me. I just wanted to meme.
I see. Yes, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I guess, and I guess that's another like thing about, what about people with like the partner check mark? They must feel even more like, I feel like
It
Like they
feels
wouldn't want to
very,
take over. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Maybe
Like you,
it's just my
I
mind. Like
do.
I feel so leechy
Mm-hmm.
when I do, but
Well,
I
and I
like
think,
genuinely, I'm not there to leech. I just want to like
yeah.
chat. I just want to be like an Andy, like spam emojis, be like, ha, ha, ha. But
Well,
like
and I
every
think the
time I
thing of,
speak,
and I think the thing about the leeching is like, if you were there and you're chatting and you're supporting and you're just like, hyping up the chat, things like
mm-hmm.
that, I don't see that as leechy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's just like a
Like,
mental thing.
and you never, like, etiquette wise, never talk about your stream
Never.
unless they ask, like, directly, like, oh, are you streaming? Then you could be like, yeah, like later. Yes. But not to be like, yes, at 7:30 p.m., aka 30 minutes from now. Have a great night, and I'm about to go get ready for my stream, which is just about to start.
The
Like,
people who
oh,
come
that crap is
in,
so cringe to
it's always
me.
the first chatters
Ugh.
too. He's
The
like, "Oh
first
my
time
god,
chatters, they're
I'm
like,
streaming
"Hey, do you have
now."
any recommendations for a first time streamer? I'm gonna start tonight." Like,
Like I'm streaming right
DM me,
now.
go into my Discord and ask. I don't
But
know.
there is one thing that I do love is like because I have you can host the raid, right? You can choose who you want to raid. I kind of love when
Yes.
when my viewers host themselves. So like at the end of my
Oh.
stream, they would like host themselves, and I think that's really sweet. It's like they saved up enough points, and they're like, host me.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. See, but I guess it's hard. It's like if the offer's there, I guess it's not so much that, I don't know. I don't think that bothers me either.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's like one of the sweetest things.
Yeah.
I like when people use my host because I
How do
discover
you,
new people.
okay, is hosting still a thing? I thought it was just rating now.
Oh
How do you
yeah.
host?
I'm so sorry. Rating.
Okay,
Rating.
just making
Rating.
sure. Just making sure. I was like, I know they took away hosting, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a bummer.
What is
Kind of liked.
hosting and rating? What's the difference?
So hosting, like if you did like /host, it wouldn't send your chat to their stream. It would just pop up their stream on your channel. But they would
Oh.
still have to go to the other person's stream to actually chat.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's definitely different. I definitely prefer like sending a chat over.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's way more hype.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if like you weren't online, you'd be able to host. So like, oh, because especially if you're a bigger streamer and like a lot of people go to your channel when you're offline just to see your schedule or check out something or whatever, like if you
They
were
still have
hosting
that,
someone,
don't
then
they?
they would see that.
Because it's on my recommended, like
Oh yeah, the recommended does.
channels you should check out, and it shows when they're live.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so for like, but that's only like 6 people, right? You can only have like 6 or something down there,
Yeah,
maybe
I think so. I think I have like 5
something
or
like that.
6. I think so. I was gonna check, but I realized I cannot. Yeah. What do you feel about the people who just come in? I'm like going on hot topics.
No,
when they
yeah,
come
the
in
hot
for the
takes.
first time, and then they're like, "Let's play."
Yeah.
I don't know why I get that so much. It's like if you were here for 5 seconds, you would know I solo queue only.
Yeah. Well, and I do play with people, so I pretty much always have people in chat with me, even in Discord.
Really?
I never solo queue.
Really?
Yeah, to me, like my reason for playing games is because I like playing with friends. So I've never like single player games like stress me out because they bore me, I should say. I get easily bored by single player games, and yeah, if I'm gonna spend time gaming, I'm like I just want to be in a chat with someone who can laugh at my jokes and like make fun of me and like tell me I'm really good at the game. I'm just kidding,
Oh,
but
that's actually
yeah.
really
So maybe
sweet.
but the fact that you solo queue and like people still ask is kind of like interesting. I personally, anytime someone's like first time chatter, oh, let's play sometime or let's play or can we play or can I join? I just say no.
It's very awkward. I have a command
It
now,
is
and it just
awkward.
says solo. It's like I solo queue
Smart.
only. But I just
Smart.
think it's so weird why the first
Yeah.
thing that anyone ever says, not anyone, like when they come in.
When
They're
people,
like,
yeah.
let's play together. I'll carry you. It's like, what do you think of all the other people? They cannot carry me too?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to play with them? I don't
And
know.
I don't know if maybe they've had luck in other streamers' channels doing that, and so they're just like, oh, let's try again with this person, or I do not know. But yeah, typically I'm like, oh, maybe if we do a community game night, like you can join, but I don't usually play with brand new people. And if I do, because I do sometimes, like I don't let them join Discord.
Yeah, because I'm scared.
Yeah, I've had people come in to my Discord and just like spam he just yelled the N-word multiple times. I was like, oh,
that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The Jackbox games?
Yeah.
I stopped playing it on stream because when I played it on stream,
they would Yeah. No. Yeah. It's sad. Yeah, people do really ruin it for everybody else. But yeah, Jackbox, the only time I did Jackbox on stream was with like very specific people. I'm like, all right, you're in. You okay, cool. I know you guys. I trust you guys. But yeah, it's hard because I just think people are very unaware, but also stupid and very aware of their stupidity.
hot take or not, but I think people should have their IDs attached to their online personas so they can be held accountable for when they threaten or slur.
Oh, I see what you're
people.
saying. So you're saying like when you create a Twitch account,
Not only Twitch, like even games, anything.
Oh, okay. That way, if you get in trouble, like you
can't make a new account.
Yeah.
And you have to, and you could get in trouble in real life. Like you're like, if you were like threatening me, now I could like report you for threatening, and then they can like investigate. Like, oh, this person.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Was threatening. Like that might be a mental health issue or something.
I don't think that's a hot take. I think it would make sense.
Yeah.
And that would prevent even like the repeating cheaters.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the idea.
Because they do that in Korea. You have to, if I want to sign up, like if I signed up for Apex, I had to use my ID.
Wait, really?
And I can't make another account. You have to use your ID with your phone number. And it's like my official government ID. Like I had to type in like my full name, and I had to type in like my ID number and everything. Yeah. Because apparently in Korea, this is crazy. In Korea, you can sue people for being sexist to you in the game.
What?
Yeah. So like if you have proof, like I have a friend, she plays League, and people were being like really sexist to her and like really toxic. So she screenshotted all of it, and she's done it like 4 times. She sued like 4 people for $10,000 each.
What?
Yeah. That would teach them to be accountable for what they say. Yeah, right?
Yeah, that would be okay. And like if you're a repeat offender to that, you're just stupid.
Yeah, like imagine losing $10,000 every time you say something. I think you would think about what you're saying.
I think so too. No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize any games actually did that. I learned something new.
Yeah, when I learned this, I was like, why are we not doing this more?
Yeah, it seems like best practice.
Yeah.
I don't know why we wouldn't. Probably because they want people to buy multiple accounts.
Yep.
Because it makes money.
I thought it was about doxing.
America, land of the free, home of the brave. America.
Are you American?
Capitalism. Yeah, I am.
Canadian?
No, I'm American.
Because you said, because you went to SI, right?
Yes. I went to SI.
Mm-hmm. And you went to TwitchCon, both TwitchCons.
And I went to TwitchCon, both TwitchCons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be going to Paris this year. That's a trek.
That's far. But I think the reason you went to the
Oh, it was for Sabrina.
Amsterdam was for Sabrina.
Yeah, exactly. It's like 1, Sabrina, and then 2, it's the same. Might as well go the week of TwitchCon and do both. So it was awesome.
Interesting.
Really, really fun.
Which one do you prefer?
You mean the TwitchCon, Amsterdam or San Diego? San Diego had, I think San Diego was like, it felt bigger.
It looked bigger.
It was a lot bigger actually. I just said it felt bigger. No, it was a lot bigger. Like there were a ton more people. Not only a ton more people, but a ton more people that I knew. So like aside from Sabrina and like 3 people I took pictures with, I didn't really know many people in the Europe like Twitch scene. So I would say San Diego was like felt more successful as far as like a TwitchCon to me.
Because you're talking about taking pictures with people. Would you say
I'm
that
such
you
a
knew
weirdo.
more
I stalk
people?
everybody.
Did you know more people at TwitchCon or at SI? Because your pictures from SI were crazy. There's so many people.
So many cool people.
I didn't realize that everyone went to SI, but like it felt like everyone went.
Everyone, there's so many people there.
I got so much.
And there were still people that I'm like, they should have gone, including you.
Oh,
but I get it. Like it's like I know. But there's always like the major and other stuff. I was gonna say, as far as people I knew, so at TwitchCon, I met up with like maybe 10 people that I knew who also knew me.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a good amount. I could name them all, but I don't want to forget somebody and then feel bad. So I won't.
No. It's okay.
But like, as far as I did walk around and try to find like bigger streamers to take pictures with too. So I found like Code Miko, I found QTCinderella and Ludwig.
Oh, I saw the cookie truck. Was it cookie truck?
Yes. Yeah, it was a cookie truck. It was delicious.
I love stalking your photos.
It was so that was fun.
Way.
No, I get it.
I don't know how to explain this, but I think what's your MBTI?
What's that?
The personality quiz, the 16 personalities.
Myers-Briggs? Yeah, it's called Myers-Briggs. Yeah.
Okay.
MB Myers-Briggs. Yes, okay. Mine is ENFP.
I thought INFP.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo, I can see that.
Yeah. That's why I think we get along. Just the E and the I.
We're just like I think so. My best friend's also an ENFP, which is it just makes freaking sense, right? I shouldn't say best friend. He's like one of my best guy friends.
He's gonna be raving after
he's also an ENFP, and like when we're together, we're just goofballs, like silly as F, like dumb. We say like dumb crap. But yeah, no, NFPs are super. I think we're cool. I think we're just like.
We are. Damn.
But yeah, the I, it makes sense. I could see you being an I. How much of an I are you? Like, do you remember like the percentage?
Think I'm like a people pleaser I. So I'm like an extroverted I, if that makes sense.
Okay.
It's like if I go outside and I talk to somebody, like I could talk to them, but inside I'm like dying. But I'll keep the conversation going. And I get so awkward when the conversation dies, so I just like keep talking and I like blah blah blah. But like I really want to just go home and be like, I'm done.
Yeah. I do not like being alone.
No. Well, maybe that makes sense why I solo queue and you like to play in squads.
Yeah, maybe that is it. Let's go.
But we're both super competitive. I had so much fun in the GeoGuessr because I knew...
I'm not even that competitive.
But You're not that competitive?
So what I mean is like, for like most of my life, I was not competitive. I played soccer, like win or loss. Like obviously I'd want to win because it would make my team happy. But it's funny how it didn't do much for me, except like when I saw other people happy from my team, it made me happy. But when we would when we'd lose, like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. I was not that competitive. And I think that's why soccer probably wasn't really my thing. But now I am. Ever since I started video games, I'm like competitive. So
Really?
I get all like, yeah.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Like you want
I've
to
changed.
win.
Mm-hmm.
Change for the better, in my opinion.
I watched the GeoGuessr again today just before our
Yeah. It was so fun.
It was fun.
It was really good.
You got me doing the LUDDY.
Dude, that was my favorite part in the video. It's like the editor did such a good but my editor quit, unfortunately. Yeah, but they did such a good job.
Yeah, they did.
Like, that was so funny.
Yeah, you got it right. I was like, oh no, my LUDDY.
Yeah, it was so good. Yeah. I think video games does make you competitive, but I don't see competitive as a bad thing unless it starts to kind of
Unless it makes you toxic.
But like if I lose, I'm disappointed in myself.
Yeah, you're not like an asshole to them.
But I'm not like, it's you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I lost because of my team is bad. I would be like, I maybe in Siege, like I do say it, but I never mean it.
Well, and like it's like anything. Like it's not a one-time. I think of it like soccer because I think of soccer a lot. Like if a goal is scored, is it the goalie's fault? Or is it the defender's fault? Or is it the midfielder's fault? Or is it the forward's fault? Not scoring.
It's not the goal.
Do you know what I mean? Because the entire team is a defense. As soon as the other team gets it, your team is on defense. So if the ball goes in, it got past the forwards, it got past the midfield, it got past the defenders, and it got past the goalie. So it's everybody.
Yeah, but the goalie takes.
You know what I mean? That's like the team thing of it. Like, but there are a lot of like toxic people in games and sports that are just like, oh my god, I gotta blame somebody, even though you don't have to blame somebody. Yeah. You could blame one person for throwing around a little bit if they did something real stupid. But like overall, you know what I mean?
I think it's fine if you're just like, I'll like say it out loud. I'll be like, oh my god, my team is so bad. But I would never type it in game to that person. Like, you suck. Exactly. You're so bad.
Yeah.
Because I can control myself. It's not that hard.
Yeah. It's not that hard to not be a dick.
Yeah. I don't know why people make it seem like it's so hard. It's just like, this is like a huge thing that I have in my stream. It's like I talk about it sometimes. It's because people sometimes when they type, like they swear, and I'm like, sorry, like I'm family friendly, no swearing here.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the heck? It's so hard. Like I just type I just speak like this. And to me, I'm like, when you're at work, do you swear your mouth off?
I know some people who swear at work, and I'm
really?
like, I think it's like, I think it's so weird.
I'm just like, when you're talking to a customer, you're not gonna be like swearing at them, are you?
True.
Like if you could control yourself at work, why can you not control yourself when you need to? Like, don't like. Especially when you're typing. When you're typing, you press send.
You have time. You have time to not hit
button.
enter.
Yeah. So I think it's funny. Because I think my chat agrees with me. That you're like, you can control it.
You can, yeah. Well, and it's so funny because I would say the first few months into streaming, I did not say one cuss word.
Really?
And now...
We're opposite.
Freaking sailor, dude. I'm a freaking sailor.
We're opposite, Div. I used to swear when I first started streaming.
Really?
Yeah.
And you stopped?
Yeah.
How did you stop?
I don't know. I think I was like swearing a lot. And then like one day I was like, why am I swearing? I think I watched like a video and they say you're more likely to like get sponsors and stuff if you don't swear.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, that makes sense. And I was like, honestly, because I want to be an actor, I care a lot about like image in a way that I'm like,
understood.
Because I think I get scared. It's like in Korea, if you were a bully when you were younger, like you're in high school, you bully someone and then you become a famous actor. If they find out you bullied someone, your whole career ended. Because of something you did in high school. They don't care if you change or not. Your whole career is ended. So I guess I like take that into a lot of like thinking. And I'm like, I realize the way, like my mom tells me I'm very good with like kids.
Okay.
And kids like, for some reason, like they gravitate towards me. I don't like them, but they gravitate towards me. No, I'm just kidding. I think they like when I say I
Kid
don't
friendly,
like them.
but kids aren't allowed here. We don't like them.
But like a lot of younger people gravitate
Yeah.
towards me, so I want to show like a better experience rather than
Yeah. And this is something like I've been kind of wanting to chillax on the cussing too. Like it gets out of like for me it gets out of hand. I'm like where's this coming from?
Sometimes I want to though.
Yeah,
Sometimes, because honestly, when I watch streams and stuff and people are cussing out, I think it's so funny. Like I have a lot of fun watching it.
That's the thing.
It's like super relatable.
Well, and that's why I try not like I don't think when I cuss, I'm cussing because like I got scared. Like I'm like F because I got scared.
Yeah.
Or I'm like damn it or something. But like I'd never use cussing as like an aggressive like form.
100%.
Like not an aggressive way of like truly mean it like F you.
Yeah.
It's more of like a reactionary cussing versus a like attacking cussing.
Yeah. Usually like if I said like the F word, I would always be like F me.
Yeah.
I would never be like you.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, F me.
Yeah.
Like, oh
yeah.
my God. Like
Exactly,
what did I do? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it is something I kind of want to do too, is just kind of at least control it. Because like maybe I use it sparingly, like I still can. It doesn't really matter. But I should be able to control it better. Because I'm really good at controlling it around my family and at church and at stuff, you know. So it's like, of course I could work on it.
That I used to swear in another language. Like I used to swear only in Thai because people don't understand in Canada.
Yeah,
so I always swear in Thai. And then one time I did something and I was like swearing in Thai. I was like blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then my mom, I forgot she speaks Thai too.
No.
And she was like, Alexandra, what are you doing? And I was like,
caught red-handed.
I was like, I forgot. I forgot you speak Thai. It's super funny though.
That is funny. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's just a habit. Like
It's a
you
habit.
can get into the habit of not doing it too. Like
That's
anything.
where I am right now.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
it's like now when I swear, I feel so awkward. Like when I have to do like acting stuff, I had a scene where I was swearing a lot. And I was like, it sounds so unnatural when I swear now.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not used to it. I genuinely don't swear that much.
Yeah, no. And as long as whatever like you're doing the acting for it. See, that's the thing about acting. You're acting, like how would you feel, like how do you take on roles that maybe you have to do something that you're not comfortable with besides cussing? I mean, cussing in the end is just words, but like if they were to make you dress a certain way or like have to kiss someone or like be intimate with someone, like how would you handle that?
Oh my God. I did a short. And in the short, my friend asked me to do the short. But it was like a short about a couple, like a marriage couple who they like split up.
Okay.
So they had like a huge fight and then it's like overcoming and then you're like, I'm content now. You know?
Yeah.
So in this short though, there's a lot of flashbacks and in the flashbacks they're like lovey-dovey. And at first I was like, oh, that's so easy. I was like, that doesn't sound anything. But then when I was like trying to hold, it was like someone I knew, my friend's hand. I was like, I hope they don't think I actually really like them.
Oh my gosh, your mind just takes you in like a...
Oh no, I did this one thing because I was trying to be playful, okay? I'm like in my character and we're like, sorry, I drank so my saliva's like sticky. So we're like, sorry, let me drink some water.
Okay, me too. Water break.
So we're like running in the sand and we're like, oh my God, we're such a happy couple. And then he tackles me and then we like fall, like not tackles me, like we're like chasing. And then he like, we like fall on the floor and we're like, like in the sand. And then like I decided in that moment, I went whoosh, like this. Like, when you like push someone against the wall.
Oh yeah. Your
Like
camera
that.
froze for a sec, so I was like,
Oh, sorry. It's like
I'm
you
missing
push
the good
someone-
stuff. Okay,
you push
yeah.
someone against the wall, but I did that like on the stand as like a joke, and I thought it was like a joke type, but then they were like, oh, they like got scared, like genuinely. They're like that's too much, and I was like, oh no.
Too much what?
No. Yeah, because I guess like I don't know, because I would think
Did he think
if
was
I was
he
in a
like
relationship, I would do that as a joke. Like I wouldn't genuinely mean it. I'd be like,
Yeah.
But then they were like, they got scared.
They
of
got
me.
all offended. Oh my gosh!
I guess because maybe I was like too close to them or something. So then I was
okay.
So I felt like awkward. I was like, oh no. But I welcome the challenge of being uncomfortable.
Yeah, heck yeah! I think you have to, like, in acting. Like, what are you gonna turn down an insane opportunity because? And I think that's just where it's like, I'm sure when you get like interviewed for it, or you have to ask questions about it, I'm sure they would be really upfront about like, okay, you're gonna have to wear a bathing suit, you're gonna have to do this. You kiss somebody. Okay, that's
they always
good.
put it in the script, like in the audition notice. They say there's kissing. Are you fine? Because I auditioned for a.
Did you ever have to kiss anyone on?
No, I've actually never. I think I'm terrified of it because I've been doing acting for like 7 years, and I've never kissed anybody. I'm gonna be terrified. I don't want to do it.
It's gonna happen this year. I can feel it coming.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I think, yeah. But there's like a scene, and I was like acting out, and she had like the girl, my character had like braces, like, you know, the one that's like around your face like this.
Oh, headgear?
So, a headgear brace, and then they said make a really awkward makeout scene as my audition. Yeah, so I was like by myself in my room, just like fake making out with like as a headgear, and it was like
that's like
I only did it
we
once.
do in like middle school, like pretend to kiss. Like, how do you kiss?
I did that. I did that too. Yeah, I could only do one take. I could not do another take. Like I cringed too hard at myself, but I was glad that I did it.
Heck yeah. Like, honestly, I feel like you have to be over the top sometimes to get like remembered.
I think I just want anything at the moment, and I welcome like I want to try everything. Like if there's like a scene and they're like you have to wear a bikini, I'm gonna be uncomfortable, but I want to be like overcome the uncomfortable.
Well, and the thing is, like bikinis, it's like everyone wears them. Like at the you know, it's not like it's different. Yeah.
I don't even. No, that's a lie. I don't even wear a bikini when I.
I was gonna say okay. So I was gonna say the first time I wore a bikini I was probably like 16. Like I went to beaches like when I was growing up with a one piece, a t-shirt, and soccer shorts.
Shorts
for the first 15 years of my life.
I also wore football shorts.
Yeah, I was not no. I was like, you're not gonna catch me dead with my like stomach and shoulders and upper legs exposed. What you doing? What? I don't want creepers looking at me. Yeah. Like I was super like I did not want people to see me.
In Thailand, it's like that too, though. Like when you go to the beach, everyone's wearing t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah.
Like
only, it's just a modest.
I would say foreigners.
There's way more like modesty in certain countries than like the U.S. and stuff.
But also, I think they cover up because the sun.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, even now, do you wear bikinis now?
Yeah.
We should go to the beach sometime.
But when I go to the beach, I wear a bikini, but like walking from the car to like the beach and like for a while, I'm still wearing like a tank top and some sort of like shorts, like maybe jean shorts over. And it's not till I set out my stuff and I go, okay, time to get some sunlight. Then I take the other stuff off. But like, I don't usually like just walk around very comfortably still to this day in like full on bikini.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just kind of like.
My swimsuit is like a shorts and like a long, it's like kind of a long top.
Like almost like it just shows the lower midriff.
It's like a crop top. Yeah, it's like a crop top.
Yeah, okay. That's what I mean, I wear crop tops on like stream and stuff all the time. It's comfortable.
They're
I just think it's like,
comfy.
I think it's more comfortable to like have that like air space there.
Yeah.
But like,
Ventilation while
yeah,
streaming.
yeah. But for years, I mean, I still
Yeah.
like if someone was, I don't wear bikinis in front of my family.
No, oh my god.
I don't.
I used to wear bikinis when I was younger. I think I had a lot more confidence
Oh,
when I
like
was
as
younger.
yeah. I don't know what changes as we get
I
like.
don't
It's
know.
interesting how we just change
It's
and
like
like every.
self-conscious, aware that people are
Hmm.
what. I think that's why I wear a lot of baggy clothes now. Is because
Yeah.
like when I started streaming, I used to dress up. I used to wear like nice
Really?
clothes. Yeah. When I
I
started
gotta find some of your
streaming.
old clips. Do you have old clips on Twitch?
No, I don't know.
Liar.
I actually don't know. But yeah,
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna look.
but people kind of like, I don't know, as a girl on Twitch, a lot of people
Yeah.
do like to sexualize you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so true. It's true.
But honestly, I actually really like baggy clothes. I don't feel comfortable in other clothes now. Like when I wear tight shirts, I feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. So when if I'm wearing like a tight shirt, a tank top, like I don't show my shoulders on stream like barely ever. Like it's occasionally I do, but it's just I feel really like I don't even know if it's self-conscious. Self-conscious. It is a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
it's also just like when am I going to be comfortable looking at and gaming? I don't want to overthink something I'm wearing
Mm-hmm.
to where I'm like distracted from the game and from the community and from chilling and just like having a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
If I'm already overthinking it, like as I'm putting it on, I'm like, this isn't gonna work.
I only dress up for like events now. Like if there's
Yeah.
like something like that we did the GeoGuessr or something, I'll dress up. So
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like,
you look
oh,
so. Yeah, I
oh,
like that
thank
little
you.
that top you were wearing. I just saw it today, so I remember it.
I also like that top, but I never wear it. I
Yeah.
never wear it outside.
Well, you could always do, like on your stream, like once in a while, you could always just do like a
Point
fancy Friday.
redemption.
I was gonna do that once in a while. It's like a fancy Friday where you just
Ooh.
like you kind of doll up
Given
a
a
little bit,
cocktail
curl the
dress.
hair, like a cock. Exactly, but something. I mean, just like
Yeah.
fancy Fridays. Everybody just have a glass of wine. Like everyone's chilling. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. That would be fun,
You know,
actually.
yeah, because then it just gives people like a different like, just changes it up sometimes. But I think wear what you're comfortable in because you're
I
gaming.
I
It's your
agree.
stream. You know,
I agree.
it's your stream.
Yeah. Would you say, because we're talking about it, did stream since start? How long have you been streaming for?
Like like 3 years and 3 months.
3 years.
4 months. Wait. Yeah, 3 years, 3 months. Yeah.
Wow. And you started Siege
Crazy.
right away?
Yeah. So that was the first game I was like streaming. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Have you ever thought about
Yeah.
branching out of Siege?
I
Like
mean,
when
I've
you
played other
mentioned
games.
when you got raided, did you think, oh, should I start playing Warzone more often?
No.
No.
Well, the thing is, I don't mind Warzone, and I really do like Call of Duty. So I do play the multiplayer here and there on stream.
Yeah,
I
do
play
see that.
Overwatch sometimes on
I've
stream.
never seen you play Overwatch actually. Oh wait,
Really?
yes I have. Yes I have. Yes I have.
Okay.
I see
Yeah.
you
So I
play
play. It's like
Warzone.
occasional, just occasionally.
Yeah.
But Warzone, I don't know. I think it's like anything. If I have friends who are like, "Yo, let's play this. Really, I really, really, really want to play this," and I don't hate the game, like I'm down. So,
Mm, you're so
but
kind.
yeah, as far as branching out, I don't know what I would play. I've always wanted to do GTA roleplay.
Me too. I tried to download it.
The
But
5M.
apparently it's only on like Epic or something, and I downloaded it, or like
Oh,
on Steam. There's like it's only on one of the applications, and I had it on the
okay,
other.
okay.
And then they're
Yeah.
like, you have to be invited to play.
Yeah, you have to be invited to a server.
Yeah,
And
isn't that
there's a lot of
crazy?
servers out there, but and some of them are more like competitive to get into, and the ones that are more competitive to get into are usually the better like better people who care more. Um,
I don't
so
want to do that.
yeah, how fun would that be?
Right?
The problem is, people say it takes a lot of time because
Mhm.
you have to like sit there and wait. Sometimes the server gets full, so you might start your stream and be like, oh, wait a minute, server's full. I can't even get in.
Oh, that sounds
And there's like a wait list just to
horrible.
get into the server.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think maybe we should try to segue out.
Wrap it up. Yes.
Wrap it up. I just want to thank you so much for being on my podcast.
This was fun. Heck yeah.
Oh, actually, okay, wait. No, let's end it, and then I have something to ask you after.
Okay.
So yes,
Sounds good.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Yay!
Please go follow Divna.
Please go follow MissSkillShots.
It was a lot of fun. Hope to see more podcasts coming in the future. I hope.
Heck yeah.
Let's hope I don't get lazy.
It is hard to not be lazy.
Yeah.
If we put it on the calendar, we just do it.
And scheduling with people is also hard.
Oh, true.
So, we'll do this. Okay.
We'll make it work.
Bye.
Okay.
Everybody.
Bye.
Bye.